slot available in the quarterfinals to be played tomorrow. Let's have a look at some of the games that took place earlier on. Egypt, decisive victory over Tunisia. Cote d'Ivoire, same story. And Mozambique edge out Kenya decisively as well. And we'll be looking to see how Cape Verde does against Angola. Josiana Bash and Cape Verde will be making sure they'll try and give Angola a tough time to get there. My name is Silale Shani, and as usual, I'm joined by the lovely Usher Komugisha. Angola lost by 20 points to Nigeria in the group stage, and many expected them to upset the defending champions, but they struggled from the field, shooting 33%. What do Angola need to do differently tonight against Cape Verde, Usher?
Well, obviously, when you look at this Lusophone derby, it is going to be one-sided from where I'm sitting. Angola coming to this game with immense experience over the years, but Cape Verde have nothing to lose, and they'll be trying to, play against a bigger side than them. It's a David and Goliath matchup for me and from where I am sitting.
Well, as the story goes, David brought down Goliath, so that could be a possibility tonight, but Cape Verde have never defeated Angola in Africa's basketball history. They lost to Cameroon and Kenya in the group stage, and if they lose this game, they will finish this tournament with not a single win under their belts. Josiana Baj is on track to average same amount of points she did in the last edition, which is 15 points per game. Taking a look at the field goal percentage for Cape Verde, 38% from the 2 points, 20% from the 3, and 47% from the free throw. That's a bit low for Cape Verde, that have generally been quite efficient when it comes to shooting, but they've had a high amount of rebounds despite their shorter size than most teams in this tournament. 38 total team rebounds for them. And if you're seeing the players looking up, it's because there's a promotional video up here on the Jumbotron of the different teams at a photo shoot that took place here earlier on in the tournament. The girls love seeing themselves, don't they, Usher? Who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I mean, before they go to the photo shoot, it's the makeup, and everything that goes in there. But it's good vibes to see both teams very ready to give us a good show tonight in the last game of the qualification to the quarterfinals.
Yes, indeed. Angola, who lost to Nigeria by 20. Many thought it would be an upset. Here to set the record straight that they are one of the top 8 teams in this tournament so far. They've been shooting 38% from the 2-point field goals, 29% from the 3, and 68% from free throw. They have a total of 42 rebounds and 23 points from the bench. This is a team that has the stretch. Now, we're going to take a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems of Cape Verde and of Angola.
From Tunisia, Commissioner Anne-Marie Safaisu from Cameroon, délégué technique FIBA. Mesdames et messieurs, je vous la pour l'exécution des différences. Didier du Cap-Vert. Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Cabo Verde.
The officiating team for this tournament: Didier Gaga, Rwanda; Monica Nasuna for Uganda; and Esperanza Mendoza for Spain. And we are just a few minutes left here until the opening tip-off. Let's have a look at the starting five. Jade Leitao, Josiana Vash, Mona Lisa Mendes, Andrade, and Ornella Livramento. And you can take a look at the bench players over there. It's two sisters in this team. Josiana Vash is also the sister to the number 10, Jessica Vash, and she is just getting her feet wet in international basketball with this tournament. Head coach is going to be Antonia Moreira, who has worked with Cape Verde for a good chunk of time, has developmental camps, and passion about growing the game of basketball in the small island of Cape Verde, and hopefully inject more talent into this squad. And there you have the starting five for Angola. Of course, the superstar Italy. Lucas is an iconic face in African basketball, and she's going to lead the charge here for Angola. But we've also seen other players rise to the front. Avelina Peso, that's number 18. You keep an eye out for her. She's been averaging 12 points per game in this tournament, as Italy has been averaging 15, and she was a force to be reckoned with against Mozambique when Angola faced them earlier on in the group stage. We'll be expecting to see some of that fire here tonight. They're going to be headed by head coach Walter Costa. Let's head to the Angola bench for the final words before the tip-off.
Vamos começar a defender 2-2-1, malta, com muita pressão e muita comunicação, que nós queremos sempre enviá-las para as linhas laterais para podermos fazer o trap 2 contra 1. Essa jogadora de cima roda para o meio, não vai para a lateral onde está a colega, não, vem para o meio campo, a outra baixa e esta sai para defender, ok? Agora, vamos lá, malta.
Angola in this matchup, as Usher said, they're the stronger team on paper and historically, but they're going to be wanting to work on things that will help them down the stretch in the event that they do go forth to the quarterfinals. And that's a nice wide look of the Palais des Sports here in Yaoundé, Cameroon. A fitting gymnasium for the 26th edition of women's Afrobasket. That's the opening tip-off. Good evening once again and welcome to Yaoundé, Cameroon for the final game of the day. Angola versus Cape Verde. We talked about her as number 18. Avelina Peso gets Angola on the board within the first 10 seconds of the game. And Rose Mira does it again for Angola. Usher, Angola are setting their intentions very early in this matchup.
They have the luxury to play a full court press throughout the game. They have the depth to execute that, and they're quickly getting into that groove.
Lucas to bring the ball up, floats it in to Peso. Peso unable to close that one out. And you get the sense that Angola are going to be looking for a quick lead to allow Cape Verde to chase. As we see Rose Amira with the basket there, and Peso as well off the tip-off. Livramento now to bring the ball up. And they're going to call the foul on Italy. Lucas, she picks up her first early, and if you remember, Usher, in the first game she got into foul trouble pretty early against Mozambique.
Well, the strategy to double team very early into the game sometimes can go south in that regard.
Livramento to inbound. Vash Vash gets it to Correa. Correa to Mendes. Mendes back out to Livramento. 5 on the shot clock. Vash with the step back. Yes! Josiana Vash knows how to get the job done for Cape Verde. And she gets up on the scoreboard. 3 points for the island side. Livramento struggles to keep the ball alive. You can see Leitao giving her a high five. That was good hustle from her. Tries to chase it down, just steps on the line. Rosemira to inbound. Peso. Fade away, short. Mendes on the rebound, manages to squeeze out a pass to Vash. Livramento wide open to the basket. She takes full advantage of that. Cape Verde now at 5 points. Goncalves gets it to Lucas. Lucas on the base. She takes that tough shot, makes it count. And Italy Lucas is one of those players who really knows how to get the most out of shooting opportunities. Leitao can't get that one to drop. Let's see, that's a tight baseline drive for Italy Lucas. Cape Verde trailing by 1 in the first quarter. Discussion that Monica Nasuna is having at the table.
And looking at the fans in the arena, everywhere Italy Lucas and Angola go to play, she always has fans from the host country. She just has something about her character and the way that she plays basketball that makes it enjoyable.
It's not even something, Usher. She's a straight up walking highlight reel. From the no-look passes to the tough moves to the clutch three-point shots, Italy Lucas has always been a treat to watch over the last several Afrobasket tournaments. Goncalves with the steal, and now Lucas with the push. She'll find Rosemira for the finish. And Angola for quick baskets to make it 8 points to Cape Verde's 5. Correa almost loses it. Mendes tries to get it back to Correa for the finish. And Angola filling the lanes and running the ball well to get those easy baskets, and it's those kind of baskets that get them a good, strong lead. As checking into the game is Ivora and Fernandes. Fernandes throws it out to Vash. 1 second on the clock. Vash manages to get it off on time, and now Jade Leitao, reverse lay-in. She knew where she was on the floor. And Cape Verde back to 1 point away from Angola. Lucas tries to find Matikit on the cut. Matikit has been averaging 11 points and 7 rebounds per game. Goncalves in the low. Nice, easy drop step for her. Make this a 3-point game. Vash from deep. misses everything. Cape Verde managed to do well on the offensive boards. Again, even though they are one of the shorter teams, they do a great job on the rebounding situation. 38 team rebounds. Peso looking for chances. Fernandes with the steal. Fernandes to Vash. Vash for the center drive. It's smacked away by Peso. Iborra chases it down. Rosemary trying to keep it alive. And what hustle from the Blue Sharks Cape Verde to contain the rebounding situation for Angola. Angola with the clear height advantage. Cape Verde with the heart. Season Chavez with that nice drop step. The action continues here. Fernandes can't get an angle. Rosemira from downtown. No good. Had to keep trying to crash those boards. Blue jerseys everywhere in the paint. Six rebounds for Cape Verde already. And just 3 for Angola. Fernandes can't get that one to drop. Rosemira to Lucas. Lucas with a step. Oh, Lucas! Italy, Lucas. What a player. What a phenomenal player. Loves those big shots, Usher.
That's the sort of style that she brings to this tournament. She's been at it for 2 Afrobaskets. This is the 3rd, and the crowd loves it.
Do you see why she has a roving fan club? Regardless of the country she goes to on the continent. Do you see it, Usher?
Yes, I see it.
Timeout on the floor, Cape Verde. Coach Moreira has some things to say. Let's head to the bench and listen in.
We gotta move the ball. We're gonna give up a shot. We tem lançamento aberto. Nós temos um bocadinho mais processo. E nesse espaço, a bola. Passa a minha bola. Ana está contínua ali. Começa só alguém ali, ou nela ali quer e já mesmo. Ok? Yeah. Não é? Bora.
It's so nice. We've got to see it twice. 60% from the field. Italy, Lucas with the step back. And I imagine we'll be seeing a lot more from her. Things that will make the top play real. You can catch the highlights on the Afrobasket Instagram page. Livramento almost losing the ball, manages to get it out to Iborra. Kick out to Jade Leitao. Leitao on the baseline drive. You've got to admire the fearlessness of the Blue Sharks as Lucas gets the ball to Manuel. Manuel hard to the basket. Good help defense from Vash. They're gonna call the walk on Italy. Lucas took a step before she took a dribble. Iborra. It's short. Offensive board. Jay Leitao. And it's a scramble to recover. Now call the ball foul on Evora. Pequeno came in for Italy. Lucas will bring the ball up. Paca on the wing. Miguel backs it down, kicks it out to Nadir Manuel for the finish. And it's Angola's bigs who can really go to town for them. As another steal, Rose Mira. They're gonna call an offensive foul on Manuel. That's gonna be her second foul. That's gonna be her first foul, actually. Livramento brings the ball up. Usher, does the fight that Cape Verde are demonstrating here surprise you? Or is this just the natural order of the day for the Blue Sharks?
This is how they play. They like to go at their opponent and shock everyone that looks at them as underdogs for their size. They always start well. But let's see if they can be consistent tonight against Angola, against a very well-oiled team.
Jade Leitao, who's on the line, 38 years old and has been with the Cape Verde team since they began their Afrobasket runs. Cape Verde was not in the Afrobasket for 6 years prior to 2019. They made a return in that edition in Dakar, Senegal. Pequeno, nice find for Whitney Miguel on the cut. And Cape Verde doing their best to respond to that full court press. Livramento tries to find Pires there in the cut. Take a look at that nice replay. It's good post-to-post action. Nadir Manuel has 2 points in this game. Vash looks to try and create some space, throws up a wild one. Pires keeps it alive. Evora with the step back three. And the shot clock will wind down before they get a chance to score. Here come Angola on the other end. Angola 18, Cape Verde 7, 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Pequeno. Drive and kick. Whitney Miguel from downtown. Miguel misses. She puts her hand up before Coach Walter Costa gets on her case. Ivor can't get the pass to Andrade. Gala here on the other end. Pequeno with a hesitation and the finish.
It was very timely there for Regina.
Another steal for Angola. And Pequeño's gonna push it to Gala. Back to Pequeño. Oh my goodness. Pequeño again with a shot fake.
That's a very good coordination there between Rosa Gala and Regina Pequeno.
Pequeño now with the three-point opportunity. Livramento will bring the ball up, and she's careful not to get in those trapping zones. Andrade with a kick out. With Fernandez, Livramento open at the three, decides not to take it. She's back at the three, and they're working that ball around. Have to be careful with the shot clock. Fernandez out to Leitao. Bosch! No good. Chased down by Fernandez. And they're moving that ball at the perimeter. Vash, who loves to drive from the center, can't get that one to fall. Huge rebound. Andrade. No second chance points for her. Manuel gets the offensive board. And it's just over 1 minute to go here in the first quarter. Miguel with the perimeter J.
That's some very good minutes in from Miguel.
Fernandez attempts. Andrade with the offensive rebound. She's surrounded by white jerseys. They're gonna call the jump. And it will be Angola ball. What do you do? Surrounded by three Angolan players. Andrade did what she could. Manuel. Kick out to Miguel for the three.
She's fallen short twice. I guess she's just getting to understand the rim there.
It's going to be backcourt violation. That's good defense from Pequeno. Putting just enough pressure without fouling. And it's going to be a turnover for Livramento.
5 points for Pequeno and 2 assists. Been pretty decent coming off the bench.
Got it! For the final buzzer of the first quarter. And that takes Angola up to 28 points. Cape Verde 7.
That is great efficiency from Rosa Gala. 2 minutes, 47 seconds played. And she's already recorded 3 points and 2 assists with 1 steal. Comfortable lead for Angola, 21 points in just the first quarter. Walter Costa very pleased with his side. As we look at the statistics there, 2 for 2 on the free throw line for Angola, 10 for 13 in the field goals. But if you're Walter Costa, you definitely are asking some questions of your team. What do you think they have not done very well in this quarter so far?
I mean, I feel Cape Verde have really done everything that they can against Angola. You see they're attacking, which is one way to just kind of collapse Angola's defense. You're seeing good help defense, as in that possession you can see Leitao coming on the other side. Angola have just been the better team in this first quarter, so I'd love to see more involvement from Josiana Vash, who is the offensive powerhouse for Cape Verde, and she's just had she has 3 points. Looking at the statistics here, she's had 3 points in that first quarter, and that came from the 3 points. So 4 attempts. I'd love to see her shoot a lot more and try and get this Cape Verde offense fired up and going.
Well, for her to shoot, Cape Verde have got to create for her. They have to move that ball and get her into spaces where she can shoot comfortably. So far, they've not been able to do that. And when they have, it's not consistent. That's something that they need to do in the second quarter going on in this game. And looking at the statistics, Angola have scored 14 points from turnovers and none for Cape Verde so far. 18 points in the paint for Angola. This just goes to show you how deep their paint is. You have Nadir Manuel, you have Whitney Miguel, who are dominating so far.
Fernandes fires from deep. Solid 3-point shot for her. And they're no stranger to her taking those deep 3-point shots as Gala takes a turn of her own, finds the bottom of the net to put them just where they started at the top of the second quarter.
Quite a shooting spree there from both teams.
Livramento to Fernandes, manages to get Nadir Manuel off of her. Leitao just not able to hit. And it's been a quiet game and tournament really for Jade Leitao, who's one of the top performers for Cape Verde, as we take a look at those back-to-back 3-pointers from each end of the floor. Whitney Miguel attempts 2, rebounded by Livramento. Andrade kicks it out to Leitao for the 3-point shot. She gets on the scoreboard.
She had you asking, and she delivered.
Cape Verde need a lot more of that from her. 5 points for Leitao. Whitney Miguel, easy peasy, nice and easy. And I've been loving the post-to-post action between her and Nadir Manuel. A nice high-low situation. Vash loses the ball on the way to the basket. And you take a look at the assist situation. Angola with 11 assists. They're distributing the ball so well. That's allowing them to get those easy baskets against Cape Verde. Gala fouled on the way up. She'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Remplacement de la liste. Remplacement accompli.
Just about 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter as we have a substitution. Andrade will head to the bench as Indira Ebora checks into the game. It has quickly become a 21-point lead here, Usher.
Angola have been efficient on both ends of the court, and that explains the lead.
Rose Gala with the first 2 points of this game. Vash all the way to the basket. It's good. And I'd mentioned earlier that I would like to see her be a bit more aggressive on the offensive end, knowing that the Blue Sharks rely on her heavily in that regard. Miguel rims out. Livramento will bring the ball up. Vash can't get that one to drop, and the ball goes Angola side. Again, the winner of this game books the final ticket to the quarterfinals, which will be played tomorrow. Josiana Vash, outnumbered, no problem. She manages to draw the foul and will earn a trip to the charity stripe.
Looking at the statistics, Cape Verde are 0% on the free throw line, as Vash scores her team's first on the free throw, 1 out of 3 for now.
Vash gets the second one to go, puts Cape Verde at 17 points. Manuel to Pequeno on the drive. Pequeno will not get that basket to count. She's called for a travel. And we'll take a look at that replay. We'll try to hop, skip, and jump it.
The basic basketball move. She's pretty excited about the basket, but she'll have to try once again.
Vash out to Ivor, finds Lei Tao in the corner. Lei Tao with her second 3-point basket in as many attempts. And looks like she's starting to get fired up.
And that's 8 points for the captain.
Josiana Vash picks up her second foul, and she'll have a seat as Pires checks into the game. Paka to Golome. Golome Gala in the corner. That's a good ball movement at the perimeter, but the inbound pass is no good.
That's good reaction there from Pequeno, who lost the ball on the other side and quickly tried to steal it on this other side.
.6:12 to go here. Ivor hand off to Andrade. Andrade kicks it back out to Ivor for the 3-point shot. She taps it, and Lei Tao keeps it alive. It's a long pass to Pires, and if it had just hit the target, that would have been a fantastic offensive possession.
Just good ball movement there. Just unfortunate that it didn't work out for them.
Coach Walter Costa brings back in some of the heavy hitters. Goncalves shortened that one. Ivor is gonna bring the ball up. That's good recovery from Angola on defense. Andrade with a spin move. Kicks it out to Livramento for the 3-point shot. Pesho with the offensive boards. Goncalves can't get that one to fall. Livramento, she's outnumbered. No one there to rebound. And do you think would have been a better plan for her to bring the ball out and wait for her teammates to catch up, Usher?
That's right. That's right. But there's another chance when the possession comes back on that end.
D'abord, demandé par le capitaine Angola Code.
Timeout has been called on the floor. Cape Verde need to figure some things out. Angola have taken a 15-point lead. And after leading by 21 at some point in the first quarter, they've managed to shave that down just a bit. Let's head to the floor and listen to Cape Verde adjustments.
Okay, we need, it would be good if we can get it to 10 points halftime. Okay, it'd be good if we can get it 10 points. Tá ser bom se não deixar para 10 pontos. See, hey, don't forget, once they score, don't inbound. Deixa o colega chegar no lugar. Leave your teammates get to the spot.
Yeah, but when they don't.
It's a great messaging there from the coach Antonio Moreira. And really, if you look at how Cape Verde started the second quarter, they've scored 13 points in just 5 minutes and 10 seconds as compared to the 7 in the first quarter. So that's quite impressive response there from the Blue Sharks.
And with just under 5 minutes to play here, Italy Lucas putting on a show. She gets up on the scoreboard once again. 9 points for her in this half.
She's having fun. She knows she has a hot hand, and she's going for it.
Leitao from deep. Misses that 3-point shot. She knocked down the 2 attempts she had before that. Goncalves, right place, right time. Leitao, great pressure defense. And the ball's gonna go the other way, and you can see veteran experience in Jade Leitao and how she managed to contain Goncalves, who's bigger and taller. Italy Lucas, give her that.
She's always been the poster girl for Angola. And she's delivering so far in this tournament.
Pascal tasked with giving that ball pressure to Livramento. Leitao on the base. Oh, she loses the ball, trying to pop back out. It's going to be 12 turnovers for the Blue Sharks. Leitao will have a seat as Fernandez checks back into the game. Lucas. Kick out to Goncalves. Goncalves has space to take that shot. She does. Can't get it to go. Cape Verde working that ball around the perimeter for the right opportunity. Livramento was a good job attacking the paint. Just couldn't finish it. Golome with a long perimeter shot. It's chased down by Peso. Peso to Golome. Golome can't finish it again.
Just been unfortunate.
And Livramento, that was a tough move to the basket, commanding her space. And I thought they might call an offensive foul on her, but the refs let it slide. And Cape Verde now at 22 points. Long pass to Fernandez. Fernandez will fire. It's no good. And the ball will stay with Angola.
Le remplacement accordé, c'est sur le 14. Le Maputo, le 24, l'Italie.
Trying to get an angle on the replay, but we trust the judgment of the officiators. Pascal stepped on the line. Ball, Cape Verde. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the second quarter. Leitao to Fernandes. Fernandes almost loses it, managed to keep it alive. Ivor now, the top of the key. Fernandes with a long three. And she was at least 4 feet behind the three-point line. But she believed she had the confidence to take that shot. Fernandes will go have a seat on the bench and try and explain to Coach Moreira why she thought that was the best decision.
She may be in trouble.
Lucas. It's going to be a jump. Ball stays with Angola. Italy, Lucas, shot fake, finds a cutting Golome. She's a playmaker. And she can knock down those big-time shots. And she has a deflection there to slow down Cape Verde's transition. The nice no-look pass. Get all the angles you want to see on that play.
And that's her third assist in this game, alongside the 9 points. Solid, really, from the first 2 quarters of this game.
Livramento kicks it out to Avash. Lucas tries to save it. It's a good chase down by her. Now Igor for the three-point shot. It's no good. Andrade is fighting for that offensive board. And they're going to call another jump. We'll stay with Cape Verde.
It was a good decision for Peso not to stick in there, because it would have been a foul.
That's good hustle from Italy. Lucas.
It's very athletic.
And off your screens there was Avash with a three-point shot. Under a minute to go here. The bottom of the half. Peso puts Angola at 42 points. 17-point lead for Angola. And Cape Verde have let this one get away. Avash, she's feeling it. And she knocks down another three-point shot. That's going to be 13 points for her.
She's really been the rock for this Cape Verde team.
So foul on Andrade. Golome will go to the line to shoot two. Cape Verde, 3 team fouls. Angola with 1, and it's not been a very physical game.
It's been easier than the other 2 games that they played against Nigeria and Mozambique.
The Mozambique-Angola game was a straight-up brawl.
We need to look at the record, if they have the highest number of falls in a basketball game, because that was intense.
Very. Vash with 10 on the clock. She's going to slice through the defense and kick it out to Leitao. Splash! Jade Leitao hits another three-point shot to get her 11 points just as we wrap up the first half of the final game of the day. Angola at 44, Cape Verde now at 31 points.
That was a brilliant way to close off the first half of this game. At some point, you felt that the game was gone and done and over with. But Jed Leitao with her 11 points, timely 3-pointer there to keep them alive. And looking at the statistics there, Angola 6 for 6 on the free throw line and 4 for 14 behind the arcs, 7 for 3 for Cape Verde. Very interesting as Cape Verde are out rebounding Angola, 24 for 19. 16 assists for Angola, going to show that they've been sharing that ball with everyone getting involved in the offense. And as a result, they have a 13-point lead in this game.
Angola 44, Cape Verde 31. We're going to go on a brief break. We'll be back with more game action. Lead for Nigeria. Kalu creates that space. Nice shot from Kalu. Nice backdoor cut. And the pump fake. Look at the moves from number 12, Farida Abdelnabi. Rebound wrapped down by Salata. Long pass to Aleji. She's going to spin and go up. What a block from Joseana Vash, the 6'1" center who does it all for Cape Verde. Beautiful. Their only elite scorer. Sahi, nice spin move with the fadeaway. It's good. that was desperately needed by Nigeria. And Abosi fires. Yes, rattles it in, and look at the bench go wild.
That was beautiful from Enabossi to celebrate that one going into the break.
We have walked this land for a long time. We know how far we've gone, and we're sure of how far we can go. Unity is not just a word here. It's not just a spirit in this sport. It's the way we all move. We are proud of our art, country, family, language, and culture. We are united by basketball.
Welcome to FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022.
Good evening, folks. If you're just joining us, it's the final game of the day. The quarterfinals qualification round, looking at the game leaders. Lucas 9 points, Peso 3 rebounds, and Italy, Lucas also with 4 assists in 11 minutes of play. The next top scorer is Rosa Gala, who has scored 8 points in 7 minutes and 50 seconds of play, and she also had 2 rebounds. But it's been a joint effort for the Angolan side, with almost everyone getting up on the scoring board. Italy Lucas shooting 66% from the 3 right now, Usher. And I think she is fired up and ready to go in this tournament. Now kind of coming into that comfort zone, putting up numbers we're used to seeing her put up. Shooting 75% from the field, and take a look at that between the legs step back 3-point shot. She takes those tough shots. She knows how to make them. She has the confidence because she puts in the work.
Looking at her facial expression after she scored that 3-pointer, just to show you that this is who I am. I'm here. I have arrived, and I'm ready to go.
Looking at the game leaders for Cape Verde, Josiana Bash, 13 points, 2 assists for her. And Livramento will lead the way with 5 rebounds. Bash is shooting 50% from beyond the arc, and even though she's shooting 42% from beyond the arc. It's Jade Leitao who's shooting 50% from 3-point land. She has 11 points in this game, and she was late to the party. Doesn't mean that she's not being effective. As usual, Josiana is on track to notch her usual 15 points per game. And we had said at the end of the first quarter that we wanted to see her get more involved, and she's doing exactly that.
Well, obviously there's so much to play for Cape Verde. They looked very good in that second quarter. Played their hats out, outscored Angola 24-16. They'll be looking to get that same energy going in the third quarter. And looking at the Lucas fan club, very pleased with the proceedings on the court. And it's always interesting to see men who are supporting women in that type of style. Obviously reminding ourselves of the Josiane Club, who will be here in full force tomorrow to watch Cameroon play for a place in the semi-finals.
Yes, indeed. And it's just a few minutes before we get started here in the second half. Angola just 1/2 away from booking their ticket into the quarterfinals. Cape Verde, they wanted to cut down that lead to 10 by the end of the half. That's what Coach Walter Moreira wanted. They managed to get to the 13-point lead. Let's listen to what he has to say to the team.
Okay, hey, fight, voilà. Fight.
First 5 minutes.
Speaking to Coach Antonio Moreira, aka Zola, earlier, he said there's no pressure on his team. They just have to go out there and do their best, play at their very best potential. Obviously playing against a team like Angola, very talented, with a lot of exposure, playing on the continent for a long time, with players playing for Interclub like Italy Lucas and Ana Gonçalves, who features for Primero de Agosto. That experience also comes to play here.
And one of these days we need to have a conversation, Asha, about these elite players that are choosing to play in the local leagues of Angola and Mozambique. What are they doing differently in those countries to attract and retain top basketball players?
I'm ready for the conversation whenever you are.
Roger that. Good fight from Vash to keep the defensive boards. 8 seconds on the shot clock. They've spread the floor. Ibor tries to dish it to Andrade. It's going to be a jump ball before the buzzer. They're going to go for the shot clock violation, and ball goes the other way. Angola ball. Matikits. Board gets a piece, and now Conchavez gets it to Rosemira. Rosemira back out to Conchavez for the three-point shot. Makes him pay. 3 points for Goncalves. Angola now at 47. And take a look at that replay. She had a nice, clean look at the hoop. Wasn't afraid to take it. Now here comes Lucas. Lucas tries to get the ball to Peso. Peso wasn't able to get it. You can see Lucas now inbounding. Peso in the mid-post, short. Vash will bring the ball up. Livramento to Leitao. Vash, never afraid of the moment, gets it out. Leitao now from deep. Leitao spins it up and in for another beautiful three-point shot. And that's gonna be her 14th point for this game. Shooting 58 from the three. She's having a great day. 50 points for her, and Cape Verde are looking good. Remember the last words that Coach Antonio Moreira said? He said, fight. And right now, Cape Verde are fighting.
Earlier on, you asked about her commitment, and there she is, delivering at the biggest stage.
Leitao rattles it in. Jade Leitao is the woman of the hour right now, as she gets Cape Verde to 39 points. It's an 8-point game now, Usher. And Cape Verde have gone on a run here.
This is the sort of energy you need from Cape Verde. Antonio Moreira very proud of the Blue Sharks as they turn on the heat. What a response.
Livramento spin move, wide open for the finish. She cleared the lane for herself, and Cape Verde are cutting down this lead. It's now 6 points. They're gonna call the foul on Josiana Vash. She's gonna pick up her third, and Cape Verde have come alive here in the third quarter. Usher and I have been talking about this all week. Third quarters make or break you. And Angola are going to have to keep a close eye on Cape Verde. Last touch is Peso, and it will stay with the Blue Sharks. Usher sitting next to me here, not looking impressed at all.
Rosamira knows better than to make a very careless pass like that at this moment in the game, when Angola are looking for anything that can stop Cape Verde's rhythm.
Vash to Leitao, gets it back. And the ball will go the other end.
That's very good defense from Lucas.
The Blue Sharks have cut a 13-point lead to a 6. At one point, Angola were leading by 22 points. Lucas finds Peso in the paint and takes it back up to an 8-point lead. 6 points for Peso. Leitao gets it to Vash. Leitao on the drive. Andrade almost loses it, and you can see Peso was well placed in the paint to receive the ball from Italy. Lucas. As the days go on in this tournament, we'll start to see more surprises. We'll start to see amazing things happen, and Cape Verde are in place to possibly force an upset.
Well, that would be an upset. A huge upset.
The sloppy pass to find Angola on the other end. Italy, Lucas rattles that one in and pushes Angola up to 52 points. Lucas, 12 points in this game. She has been hot all night. That's going to be Angola 52, Cape Verde 41. There's been a timeout on the floor. Let's listen in to what adjustments will be made.
You got to worry about the layup. You can always run to a 3-point line. Okay? On offense, as soon as you get it, you got to roll. You got to be ready to rip and go. Oh yeah, óbvio que você não ataca, você pega a bola, you dish the ball. Bandel, if you're going to go, you're going to go. You don't go and come back. None of that shit, Bandel. You got to go straight. Rip and go hard. Hey. Oh, gotta keep the fight. No bala, no briga, no bala. Let's go, let's get him.
1, 2, 3, fight.
5 and 3.
1, 2, 3, fight.
You can see that that was a timely timeout for Antonio Moreira as Lucas steps up to show that Angola is still in charge in this game. It's an 11-point game, but anything can happen.
It's interesting to me that Coach Costa didn't call the timeout, and he's allowed Angola to kind of figure things out as Jade Leitao is fouled, driving down the lane. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Nadir Manuel picks up her 3rd personal foul. Leitao will only hit 1 free throw. Bring this back to a 10-point game. Lucas with the step back 3. This one can't get it to drop. Blue Shark ball, they'll inbound.
Well, with 5 minutes played in this quarter, Cape Verde are leading Angola 11-8 on scores in this quarter. So Angola still feeding off of that lead in the first quarter that they set out.
Vash can't get that one to drop. She dives on the floor, tries to save it. Lucas gets it out to Nadir Manuel. Manuel kicks it out to the corner. Gala tries to score. Ball back into Lucas's hand to Conchavez for that 3-point shot. She had a good look. She couldn't score, and Ivora fouled on the floor by Gala.
When you look at the replay, she was late to the hassle, and she paid the price.
Cape Verde will spread the floor. Get to Leitao for another 3-point shot. Gala to bring the ball out, kicks it out to Gonchavez. Gonchavez has a go at it. And it's short. Lucas with the offensive board. And the putback. Lucas now at 14 points. And it's back to 12-point lead for Angola, but Josiana Bash attacks the hoop. And I really wish you'd see a lot more of that from her. She's a great three-point shooter, but also just fantastic at that inside play. She has the ball handling skills and the finishing power. It's a great move from Josiana Bash.
But sometimes she shies away from that responsibility. But it's up to the point guards to force her to get inside and play to her advantage.
Manuel is fouled on the way up. And it's going to be picked up by Fernandes. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to go in the third, and it's been a fast-paced game as Cabo Verde have fought their way back in it. And now they're making sure Angola doesn't get comfortable, making sure Angola doesn't think it's an easy ticket to the quarterfinals. Manuel hits her second. And we have the substitution for the Blue Sharks. Correa checking into game. Fernandes out. Andrade sees the open lane to the basket, and she goes all the way with it. Gala from downtown. And Cape Verde and Angola exchanging baskets. It's a valuable, valuable possessions. Mendes manages to get the ball across half court. Vash to Leitao. Leitao with 4 on the clock. It's good defense from Peso. Lucas to Peso. Peso can't finish. And those are the plays that will come back to haunt you later if you're tightly contested matchup, as Vash can't get that one to fall either. She gets the offensive boards. Mendes back out to Vash. Vash can't connect. Goncalves right into the hands of Andrade. And Andrade brings it right back to them on the other end. You can see just how tired she is. She is doing the absolute most on both ends of the floor.
Andrade, she's been very quiet for Cape Verde today. Perhaps she'll step up in this quarter and the next.
And she's been averaging 6 points and 9 rebounds a game. Just has 3 so far. Correa picks up the boards, puts it right back up. And with 1 minute, 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter, Cape Verde's hopes are still alive, but not if Italy Lucas has something to say about it. She is making it rain from downtown. And Italy Lucas now with 17 points for the game. That's good defense from Nadir Manuel. And the fancy pass is snatched back by Vash. We're gonna call a travel on Correa. She thought she had the push. And it's so dangerous to face up against Angola's defense like that because they're very, very aggressive. Have a substitution for Angola, Peso to the bench, and Whitney Miguel checks back in. Nadir Manuel wide open in the paint, and these two have had the chemistry throughout this game. That high-low has been working very well for them. Livramento out for the three-point shot. Rattles around, can't get it to fall. Vash now almost loses it. 2 to shoot. Manuel with the steal. Lucas to bring the ball up. And look at her just slice through the defense.
It was the right decision there because she knows every time she has the ball, there's players that come to her. And that was 3 of them, and she was ready to dish the ball on the outside. That is 4 fouls for Cape Verde's most important player in this game and in this tournament. Danger.
Leitao tries to get it in. Correa is kicked away by Manuel. 9 seconds to go here in the third. It's a steal by Gala. She's fouled by Fernandes. And Fernandes picks up her second personal foul. It's an unsportsmanlike foul, so Gala will go to the line to shoot 2. Is it legs? Is it nerves, Usher?
Just a little bit of lack of focus there. As she corrects that with the second.
Italy Lucas can't get one to drop before the bottom of the third quarter. That's the buzzer to close this one out. Angola 65, Cape Verde 49. We saw Cape Verde go in a run in the first half of this third quarter, and Angola managed to claw their way back to a 16-point lead. That's the scoreline on your screens.
Well, obviously, looking at the statistics, Cape Verde and 9 for 29 behind the arc, 90% for Angola on the free throw line, and that has been really important in helping them to get a breather, but also really to take a double-digit lead in this game. Jed Leitao, she's been very key for Cape Verde. She's scored 20 points. 20 of 49 points for Cape Verde. And that is a captain-like performance for her to at least keep Cape Verde in this game. Do you think that they have a chance, even a little chance, to make a comeback here?
I think they do, because we've seen what they're capable of when they're fighting, and that seems to be the word of the day for Cape Verde: fight. But if Italy Lucas keeps on getting those looks, keeps on attacking and getting those clutch shots, then I would say that Angola have this one in the bag.
Well, talking about Italy Lucas, she's been the heart and soul of Angola in this game so far. And that's sort of the offensive prowess that we know her for over the years. As she looks to help Angola make it to the last 8 of this tournament.
The last and final quarter of this game. We've seen good runs by Cape Verde. It's not been enough to take the lead away from Angola. We've seen great basketball from Angola to maintain the lead against Cape Verde, and now this quarter will be the determining factor of who advances to the quarterfinals, as Whitney Miguel with a fade. It's good. Livramento gets it to Leitao. Captain has been setting an example through action. That time she's short on the three-point shot. Miguel finds a cutting Manuel. We've seen it over and over again. I'm loving this high-low situation between the post players.
That's a very good eyesight there. Sisterhood, if you call it, between Nadir Manuel and Whitney Miguel. They have that communication and it's going for them, and they're exploiting it completely and also in this game.
Rose Gala all the way down the floor for the finish. She'll take it coast to coast to get Angola to 71 points. Minute and a half played. See Gala and then Whitney Miguel and Nadir Manuel, who have been feeling that connection tonight. Miguel, single coverage in the low post. They're going to call a carry on Miguel. That was a good catch by the Ugandan referee, Monica Nasuna. Kano looking for that foul. Vash to Andrade. Five on the clock. Andrade with the save. Gets it out to Leitao. Leitao, no. And what a fight from the Blue Sharks. Scramble for the ball.
Correa had a good side on there, but then she went into traffic. But that's sort of the fight that Antonio Moreira was talking about, the coach of Cape Verde. As we see the return of Clarice Mpaka.
Nadir on the low post, and she's been doing very, very well with those low post moves. 10 points for her in this game. As Paca fights for the rebound, they'll call the foul on Correa. And it looks like Angola have managed to get the momentum back on their side for the final quarter of this game. Andrade will have a seat. She's fought hard on this game and she should keep her head held up high, knowing that she did her absolute best. Correa with a steal. Lei Tao trying to get it into Vash. Called a foul on Manuel. That's going to be her fourth. Correa can't catch the ball. It's a pass down the lane. Pequeno's trying to keep it alive. Kicks it out to Gala for the three-point shot. No good. And Vash will bring the ball up the other side. Center lane drive for the kick out, for the finish by Pires. No, not Pires, that was Livramento. Paga to Manuel. Manuel tries to get it to Miguel, mistimes it. And Livramento is fouled by Paca. 6 minutes, 8 seconds to go here in the fourth. Usher, what do Cape Verde need to do to turn this game around?
They need to do exactly what they just did. Play good defense, run the floor, and make Angola run, because they can run faster than Angola, and that will force Angola to foul them on the transitional play, and they can have a free trip to the line.
Angola have managed to stretch this game out to a 71-point lead as Manuel has a seat on the bench. Angola have scored 8 points so far in this quarter, and Cape Verde have scored 4. Miguel finds Golome. Golome kicks it out. Back into Golome.
Looking at that play there, it looks like the Angolan bigs need Whitney Miguel on the court.
It was the Miguel-Nadir connection.
Yes, and also the Miguel magic, if you'd like to call it.
Miguel too strong on the glass. And Correa will bring the ball, get into the hands of Vash. Vash finds Correa back in the low post. That's a good ball movement to find the open man.
Very good from Vash. Good eyes. And teamwork, you'd say.
It's a good display of solid basketball. Too hard a pass from Paca, from Miguel rather, and Pequeno couldn't keep it alive. Timeout has to be called on the floor. Angola 73, Cape Verde 55, 4 minutes, 54 seconds to go.
É isso? Espero bem que não, ok? Eu disse para jogar punho. Elas estão aqui, Os jogadores grandes bloqueiam estes jogadores aqui. Os grandes bloqueiam este. O base tem que aproveitar aqui. Quem corta é o jogador do lado contrário. Este daqui abre para a bola chegar aqui e ganha a posição aqui dentro. A bola tem que entrar. E temos que marcar as bolas lá dentro.
Angola have outscored Cape Verde in every single quarter except the second. And now, after leading 44-31 at the half, it's a 18-point lead for Angola with 4 minutes, 46 seconds to go. McKenna will bring the ball up. Miguel to Golome in the low post. She's got 3 on her. Paca back out to Whitney Miguel. Miguel, who is an efficient shooter from beyond the arc, knocks that one down. And she has 11 points. She's got that nice stroke, doesn't she?
That's a solid performance for a player who's coming off the bench and has so far played 14 minutes, 45 seconds. That is efficiency right there, 10 to be very exact.
Vash on the baseline. It's rebounded by Gala. Miguel back out to Paca. Paca knocks it down. And Paca, that's going to be her first field goal in this game.
Told you it was the Miguel magic. Once she comes on, all the Angolan bigs start to have a field day, and that's sort of the energy that you need. You can see it even when they're warming up, even when they're on the bench. She just makes her teammates look good.
She also has a decent-sized fan club sitting behind us here, Usher. You can hear them shouting, Whitney! As Livramento gets another 2 points for Cape Verde. Miguel Tumpaka, let's see if she still got it. No. Vash up against 3. Miguel with a great defensive play on the other end. That's a hard fall by Pequeno as she's helped up slowly. And I have an immense level of respect for players who fall down like that and get right back up. Is it a guard thing?
It's a guard thing, but also you have to remember that rugby players are also human beings, because this happens to them all the time.
Can we go full court press? Can we go full court press? Full court press with trap and everything?
Yeah, let's go.
Olha, com trap, tudo. Apanha de boa, depois vai atrás da bola, move, trap. Try to get a steal. I think vai atrás da luz agora.
If you get beat, sprint your ass back on defense.
And then if you're that tired that you can't do it, let me know so I can have someone go and do it. Okay?
Wait a minute.
Cara, yan pa ito.
Fight! On, dos, tres, fight!
Angola continue to have a good shooting night as Jade Leitao checks back into the game. Shooting 63% from the 2 and 36 from the 3. And leading them for 3-point scoring is Italy Lucas, who has knocked down 4 of her 6 3-point shots. Pascal manages to keep that alive and shoots, but way off. Vash to Livramento. Livramento up against Miguel. Miguel will pick up a foul on the floor. She's got fouls to give, second personal.
You were talking about a Whitney Miguel fan club behind us, and I just wanted to say that it is Nasicela Mauricio, two-time Angolan MVP, who's here to support the girls. And as someone who played at that level, just, you know, giving them some advice here and there before and after the game. And that's just the continuity that we continue to see here with this Angolan side, which explains the two assistant coaches on the bench for Angola, Elisa Pires and Angela Sonia Monteiro Cardoso, former players of Angola who have excelled in the coaching realms and trying to help the next generation of
So
players.
nice to see women stepping into new roles. And speaking of stepping into new roles, FIBA is having a competition called She Calls Game. They're looking for the next iconic female voice for basketball commentary. If you think that can be you, Usher, I believe you have some details for us.
Yes, obviously you could be a current commentator, sports presenter, social media content creator, or just a fan of the great game of basketball. All you need to do is send a 1 or 2 minute video telling us why you think you should be the new voice of FIBA's international basketball broadcast. You can check for more details on the FIBA website or send an email to shecallsgame@fibamedia.com. Or just stay tuned to our commentary during these games. We'll provide you with more details. And who knows, you could be heading to the FIBA Basketball Women's World Cup next year in Sydney, Australia. So try your luck.
It would be extremely exciting to get representation at that kind of world stage. As Vash is fouled hard on her way to the hoop, she'll head to the line to shoot two. Just a fearless player. Cape Verde are now in the bonus. It's going to be a video review. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. You can see the drive there, and they're going to decide who picks up the foul. Is it Golome or Whitney Miguel? That's a tough angle. We'll have another look at it. They've seen enough. They'll make the call. It's not going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. It's just going to be regular schmegular. Old foul on Golome, and Vash will head to the line to shoot two. Gets the first one to go. Golome with the boards. Pascal with the push. You can see that pressure. Gonna call it jump ball. And the possession will stay with Angola, who are now just 2 minutes away from advancing to the quarterfinal stage here at Afrobasket. Gala from the baseline. Miguel's put in some good solid minutes in this game. About 17 minutes played for her. It's going to be a timeout called for Cape Verde as the fourth quarter starts to wind down. Let's head to the bench, hear what Coach Moreira has to say.
2 minutos e tal. Okay, não quero para tudo em jogo. I want everybody to play. I'm gonna sub in Alia and Jessica. Okay, Alia and Jessica gonna go for the guards. Okay, nós dois também joga na posição de base. Percebido? Ok, mas mesmo intensidade até fim do jogo. Ok, tá, joga a bola, então joga a bola. Ali.
Defesa na frente. 1, 2, 3, defesa.
Não, tá bem.
Very impressive there from Antonio Moreira, who decides to bring on the two players that had not yet played in this game, Alia Almeida and Juvelina Bento, to at least get a taste of the women's Afrobasket. And obviously Jessica Vaj, the younger sister to Josiana Vaj.
Livramento kicks it out to Bento. Bento to Vaj.
Well, no matter the result, at least they touched the ball. They got a feel of what it means to play at this level. And also really for Jessica and Josiana to be on court at the same time. They joined the other list of sisters to be on court at this tournament.
We've seen the Kouyaté sisters
of Côte d'Ivoire, Hamrouni of Tunisia.
Bolome wasn't aware how wide open she was. See her shaking her head. Josiana Vaj, 16 points in this game. Livramento also has 16. It's Jade Leitao who's leading the squad in scoring, although she has gone scoreless in this fourth quarter. Gala to Miguel. And that's a good find for Gala on the weak side. Angola determined to play this one out to the final second. Vaj having to contend with some sticky defense from Pascal Edvania. Bento will inbound. Livramento is fouled on the way to the basket. She'll go to shoot two with just under 50 seconds left to go here in the final quarter. There is a change of call. Angola will inbound. Pascal to Gala. Gala with a push. Gets it out to Mpaka. Mpaka is fouled on the floor. Basket. Will it count? Monica Nasuna said shooting 2. Parker misses her first. Misses the second one as well. Chased down by Golome. And a foul has been called on Livramento. It's going to be her third personal. She's had an incredible fight tonight. 16 points for her, 6 rebounds. Angelina Golome with 5 points in this game. Vash will push it. They'll want to make the most of these final 30 seconds of the game. Kick out to Livramento. Livramento on the drive. She's fouled. That's a good confident move from her and Golome. Called for the foul. Both teams are in the bonus. Golome with her third personal. Livramento hits the second. Pascal to inbound, 21 seconds left in the fourth. A long pass to Golome. Golome can't get her hands on it. Bento to Vash. Vash kicks it out to Bento. Bento is fouled by Golome, who picks up her fourth foul. And she has not been great in the last couple of possessions in containing her fouls. Again, Cape Verde are in the bonus, but Bento has a chance to score her first point of Afrobasket there on the line. Can't get it to go. Ball stays with Cape Verde. 6 seconds left in the game. Vash fires one off. Can't get it. It's the last chance to shoot. Jessica Vash wasn't aware of the clock, and that will take us to the end of the final game of the day. Angola managed to close this one out in style with a 18-point lead. 17-point lead, actually. Angola 82, Cape Verde 65.
Well, that's a solid performance from Angola. And looking at the statistics, 12 for 20 on the free throw line. And Angola did the most behind the arc, 10 for 30. 36 rebounds for Angola, 43 for Cape Verde. And look at the fans. Incredible. Italy Lucas, always the poster girl of the Angolan team. And she was amazing with the 17 points. Jedley Tau playing in her 5th Afrobasket with Cape Verde, the oldest player on that team with 38 years. What a performance.
What a performance indeed. And taking a look at some of the best plays of the second half, what stood out to you when it comes to how Angola closed this one out, Usher?
Well, obviously, for me, what stood out was the 27 team assists. That means that the team was sharing the ball around, and looking at the 16 steals for Angola, they really played good defense, most of the time playing a full court press and also a half court press sometimes. But Cape Verde will be happy with the way that they managed to stay close, reduce that deficit to a single digit. But Angola, with their experience over the years, managed to run away. Italy Lucas shooting from behind the arc and closing in with an amazing 4 for 6. That saw out Angola, and they managed to get the victory. Well, obviously, looking at some of the other statistics, Angola scored 35 points from turnovers, 50 points for bench players, and interestingly, Whitney Miguel with 11 points coming off the bench, and Nadir Manuel, the captain of Angola, adding 10 points, and Rosa Gala with 16 coming off the bench.
You talked about the assists earlier. 27 assists in this game to Cape Verde's 12. Angola really did such a great job of moving that ball around. And Italy Lucas led the way with 7 from her. But I really loved the play and the chemistry between Whitney Miguel and how she would set things up for
Nadir Manuel,
and even guards.
And even the guards. She brings a lot of good energy into this Angolan side. Like I said, you can see from the warm-up sessions that they have, and especially with a lot of off-court activity, and that you can see it when they get onto the court, especially on both ends of the court, and that sort of energy is what they need going into the quarterfinals.
Yes, indeed, and that will take us to the end of the qualification round. Egypt, Cote d'Ivoire, Mozambique, Angola joined them in the quarterfinals. It's been a great day of basketball, a busy day of basketball. Angola 82, Cape Verde 65.
And just to say that Cape Verde, Kenya, Guinea, and Tunisia are out of the tournament, but they've had incredible performances. They can look back at this and build on that. And looking at the quarterfinals, Nigeria face Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal take on Mozambique, Cameroon will face Egypt, and Mali will be up against Angola.
Folks, thank you for joining us from the team here. Have a lovely and safe night.
If you don't